All right, 270 white. Where do we stand? Well, better than we did in the last video beginning, but still not there yet. So I'll explain that in just a second. So let's get started. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Rossi Oliver Man. This is my cousin's 270 white gas, the Oliver 770 Farm Boy, if you haven't seen his channel. Tractor has been sitting for many years, probably 20 years, I'd say. And it was in pieces. He's put it back together. Could not get it to run. Brought it over here. I found all kinds of stuff out of whack. And had to leave to go to a birthday party for my niece yesterday, so I didn't get to film anymore. And that video is getting to be well over an hour of footage. I don't know what it ended up to be finished, but that's a pretty long video. People don't like to sit and watch in one sitting. So this is part 2. Last night in the dark, I made a few more discoveries on it, and actually had it turning over and firing, and it would just almost run, but not quite. It was, the starter was really keeping it going. So what did we find? Well, for one, our carburetor float is sticking open. And I know exactly why that is, because I remember looking at that and thinking something's not kosher here, but I went ahead and put it back together anyway, and that was a mistake. Something is broken off of the back of the float, and it was catching sometimes on that needle valve, and I guarantee you that's what's happened. It's catching on there, and it's just holding it open, so it's not shutting the fuel off. So that has to be fixed, and then I would say it would probably run. I found more wiring issues. The wiring is horrendous on this tractor. I don't know who touched it, but it's just not, no way is it right. So we're gonna change that at some point. I got it rigged up kind of temporarily using a wire that they had on here. But we're going to run a hot from the ignition of the key directly to the coil so that it's getting good juice. I also discovered that the center coil wire was bad. This was not at all making connection. So that was part of our trouble. And let's see, what else? There's so much stuff. Key switch, that is garbage. We are going to dig around. I think I've got another one. It may not be a new one, but I got a good used one, because you can't hardly turn it for nothing. And now what I've noticed it's doing, it's not always putting current through to the right places. It's the crank position is no more. It will not do it. So I ended up using the little trigger to get it last night. And oh, I guess I should explain another thing I did. Put a different starter on it. Starter off of a 1755, consequently. Doesn't matter. They'll work. It's just a little bit heavier starter. And the battery got dead and the solenoid stuck, so I'm hoping that today it's more better and freed up. But we're going to have to take the bottom off of this carburetor again. And I'm thinking I can do it in place. I think I got enough room I can just drop it down to get what I need done. So that's what we're going to work on first. Oh geez. And we're in the direct sunlight. That's just, is that any kind of a view? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I wish we were like 3 foot over. See, I'm hoping that I can get it running so I can drive it out of the way, because right now it's parked right in the way. And if I can't get it running, why then that means I have to try to pull it back out of the way. And that is a pain, friends. So what I'm doing right now is I'm cheating. I think I got enough room to do what I need to do. I just need to drop it apart enough where I can get the float out. It may end up being easier to just pull the whole thing, but I don't know. It would be easier if I had that shorter screwdriver. And I don't know what I did with that. You wouldn't think it, that the sun is hot. So, and you're out there, like just the difference between the shade and a little bit of sun hitting you is tremendous. It is so hot again for some reason. I have no idea why it decided to do that thing. Consequently, if this doesn't work, the next affair I'm going to do is take the carburetor off of probably that 1600. Put it on here. Okay. Now, can we gently let this hang? Nope. What we can do is fill all of the stuff. Luckily, it caught the pieces though. The needle valve is down in there. Okay. Yeah, I see what it's doing. It doesn't do it with it on here. I can't explain that, but I'll show you here. This little tail is hooking this needle valve, which is consequently like spring loaded, and yeah, it's just not gonna fly. Somebody has, I'm trying to figure out what was done here. Like, why is it like this? I don't think I've ever encountered this specific issue before. Somebody was in here and they didn't realize it's supposed to have that little hook on it, is what I'm betting. My phone just went blippity blip. Maybe it's a beautiful woman. Probably not the one I'm wanting, so we'll just ignore it. Alright. More of that nasty gas made its way through here to this. Let's stick the needle valve up in there. Let's check her now. Oh, yeah. Now we got what we need. Okay. Now, the gasket I messed up already. Gotta take it loose again. Gasket's gotta go on first. You just cannot win today, can you, pal? Yeah, it's nice to... Oh. If there's anything I like doing, it's working twice as hard. I'm very skilled at that. And I'm very skilled at filming in a way where you can't see anything that's happening. But quite honestly, I don't know how I just don't know how I could make it where you could see and I could still reach what I'm doing. I'll try that. Don't say I never tried. So I got to get that needle valve down in this little seat right in there, which is doable. I did it yesterday, and some of them you need to pull that out in order to do that. But this is, you got enough room in here for a square dance. Just practically. I say that, but should have took it off of there. What's happening? There. There! Put it on the tractor. Putting it on the tractor has complicated some stuff on this one. Oh, jeez. Man! Yeah, you're gonna have to get lost. I'm gonna hope that that's in there. I don't think it is, though. Jesus Christ. Somebody just pulled in the driveway, so I guess that's gonna table that for now. I think I'm in. Yep, I'm gonna say that is. And if it's not, one thing I can take pride in is that I have dumped every single screw out of here. So that's real handy. Well, I can hear that I'm going to have to quit because there's company. So we'll be back after a while. All right. We're back. And just in time. We're going to try to start it. Maybe. Or not. Or we're going to just not try to start it. What is happening here? We need to get a better sediment bowl for him, because this is just baloney. I mean, let's see if we can. There. That sediment bowl and fuel system was so full of what I would describe as glue. I mean, it was a mess. That stuff was so full, there was no way it was going to get fuel. And now you see, after doing what I did, the gas is clean. So, that story about, you know, whatever. Oh, now I forgot it leaks. Yeah, fuel system is our next affair, but we want to hear it run. Everything's hooked up. Let's try it out. Ah, shoot. What? I think my button, my trigger, is messed up. Yeah, it is. Well, that's a shame. So our remote starter switch is the culprit behind my problem. Darn. Okay. Well, that was a nice thought while it lasted. Let's pull the choke out. Now today it doesn't want to fire. We just are having such terrible luck here with stuff. Last night it was just popping away and just practically running in this orientation here. Let's turn it a little bit. Not having the starter button's really kind of a bad deal, because I needed it now. Come on. Almost. Well. Come on. I think it's flooded, actually. So we're gonna do the right thing and just keep giving it more. So close. I'm not convinced that the timing's right yet. Come on. What can we learn from this? Well, we can learn that I'm not too smart. That's one thing. Another thing we can learn is, let's change the timing a bunch. Let's see if we can't happen to hit the magical spot. Nothing. Let's go this other way. Now, I bet you it's gonna run. Because I bet you I had her just slightly out of whack. Let's turn the key on. Take your bets now. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Nope. Sure don't. Let's see here. Would I want to go this way with it? God bless you. Almost. It purred right along. Come on. Now we're just not getting fuel, I guess. But it did run. Come on. Oh man, you missed all the footage of getting it running. But I got it. Now, the problem is going to be how to keep it running. No, don't do that. See, now we talked about it and now it don't want to run. Shoot. Well, come on, sweetheart, back up. Almost. Is it flooded now? No, it's just not getting enough to run. Come on, baby doll. You can do it. Does it have any kind of water in it? I have no idea. We probably shouldn't run it too long. We're going to try to move it under its own power out of the way. However, this is going to present us with some challenges. Number one being, it does not have a battery. I also don't, well, there is water in it, so that's good. Alright. There's no way it's going to move. Because I'm just barely hanging it on to life. Nope. Okay, we're going to shut it off. We're going to set the battery up here. And we're going to use the jumper cable temporarily. Because apparently it has no battery back. So, that's fine. We'll figure it out. But we got to move it out of the way. Out of the way. This is a rig, I'm telling you. mount this horsey. He's got no step stop. Come on now, sweetheart. We just want to pull ourselves out of the way. Yes. It appears to have hydraulics working somewhat. Oh yes, baby. Come on, sweetheart. Would be really sweet if I wasn't a slob, you know it. Come on. Well, there we go. Well, that's all she wrote. Okay. So, we got her running. That's handy. We'll disconnect our battery. There's a lot of work to do yet, though. We need to get it where it runs. It starts from the seat and where it runs consistently. And then we need to run it and see what its problem was, because it had a problem, you know. They said it wouldn't stay running. So I think I got it purring like a kitty cat now, but we're gonna have to do some more stuff to see whether we fixed it or not. So stay tuned for those episodes. As always, if you enjoy my videos, give them a thumbs up. Leave a comment and tell me how dumb you think I am. Or if by some slim chance you liked it, say that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.